and you will be, trust me, you will not be disappointed. So when you go, tell them Pastor Google send you. Ask for Arta and tell him Pastor Google send you to get a haircut. A 5-star haircut. And you'll handle you to suit. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, you'll handle you to suit. So we were talking about this situation with this little child boy. And I would have played for you the video of the neighbor. Unfortunately, some people said to me that they did not see the video. Some people want me to play the video over again. We have people who want to see the video again.
Yes, they laugh. They call me names, but they just don't get it. Oh, them see me, I hold my head up just the same. When them see me, them just keep on talking. Me not see them, I just keep on walking. I got my pride. Me now go show my bad side. Some of them see me as a big.
Yeah, there's some people who would have liked for me to play over the video of the situation where the neighbor would have seen the child and why the neighbor wasn't able to stop the child or collect the child or create some kind of stir for the child. Now, there are people who have different theories on this whole thing, right? All I say is, as Sharon said earlier on, let's wait for the autopsy and let's see what is going to come out of it. Because it's a story that you can't just put your finger on and say, okay, this is a weird story. This is a weird situation. And while we are talking about weird situations, you see that story, that sad story with that mother who was stabbed to death and her son? That's another sad story. You heard what the father said? Her father said that the young man broke her hand already. What kind of monsters living among us? But let me just say that, people doesn't take too kindly for you to be calling people monsters. But it's a sad state of affairs in Trinidad and Tobago. Very sad. Right? But I don't know, I'm asking, I don't know if people want me to play over the video again. Because I'm trying to get the young lady that I'm supposed to interview from the EBC, but I'm not getting her. All right? Strange enough, I'm not getting her. But, so let it be. I'm going to try again. Try until 1 o'clock and see if I get her. All right? So if you want to see the video again, indicate on Facebook and on YouTube if you want me to play the video again with the neighbor. And if we could make some sense out of this thing. All right? I'm seeing Mr. Brooklyn calling me. Mr. Brooklyn.
Hey, Pastor, how you doing, sir?
I am okay, sir.
All right, so don't worry too much about calling anybody monster because they have a drink now that it is by the stone. It's called Monster. So it's not a bad thing anymore. But Pastor Google, why I call, right? Is because, number one, Pastor Google, the woman said that the house, the road, which you see the child was far away from her house. Then the woman come and say, the mother of the child living 1 or 2 houses away from she. Right? So if the mother and the child living 1 or 2 houses away from you, you're not even sure where the mother living, but you know you had a problem with the mother or work on the mother, you said thief your thing, whatever. But you don't know where that same woman who used to thief your thing living. When the police come back to find where the child living, the first house, she said the police went towards the other house. Pastor Google, that lady knows something that she was saying. Pastor Google, if you know you can't catch a child and you see the child, why would you walk all that distance watching that child? You tell me There was nobody else, nowhere around, no houses, no nothing that you couldn't scream out. The child going, the child going too far for something. Pastor Google is a lot more. And I believe that child will be fine today wasn't there yesterday when they were looking, because I listened to the whole clip you play there, and that woman knows something that she's not saying, right? And at the end of the day, children don't go too far from the house at that age. Anybody will tell you that. Even if a child leave the house, the furthest it go reach is 1 or 2 houses away. Might be by she herself, but a child ain't gonna go so far away at 2 years old. Not happening, Pastor Google. I never hear a story like that yet unless somebody take the child away. Pastor Google, have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Now look at me, humility and things that me fear. Goliaths are wrong, but I got my stone and my sling. Ready to fight against my stance against my king. Deception is like a growing tumor. Some dress like Gucci, but I really Puma. Some don't tell half truth, but I really rumor. All the box, but them a scooter. I'm just trying to change the life of a youth. Ready to recruit again. Evil words may not promote them. See one by one.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Shake your head if you're hearing me. Right. Right, good. State who you are and give them the story, please. I will not say nothing.
Hearing now?
Yes, we are hearing you.
All right.
Give your
Good
story
morning,
and
everyone.
don't listen to me. Give your story, the truth, and nothing else but the truth. Get it off your back, all right? Nice.
All right. Morning, everyone. My name is Zoe, and yesterday morning this occurred. The child went missing. This occurred yesterday morning. At around 10 a.m. yesterday, I was home. My husband in the room there sleeping, and I hear cooking. I was right here cooking. I have a little puppy outside, and I just check on him from time to time. And I happen to go and check on him, and I watch up, and I see a little child in the road. Barely looked like he was 2 years old, pampers on, barefoot in the road, walking, and he had some kind of paper in his hand. Now, first thing I do, I went to take off my pot. I went inside, I hit my husband to get up, and I find myself outside. My husband say, no, it probably have a parent there. I say no, I'm not taking that for an answer. I put the police on my phone one time and I went out. Where my house is, I'm not close to the road. But I still, while I'm talking to the police, I'm walking out, trying to explain to them, trying to get the child at the same time. The lady tell me, follow the child. I keep going. I didn't stop. I keep walking. I'm trying to catch the child. But the child wasn't anywhere close to me. When I first saw the child had already passed my house going. I went and I get the child one time. I tried to go as far as I could. Where I was, the child was far in front of me. He wasn't anywhere close. He was far, but I still tried to catch up and keep up to him. The road that we were on, it has a T at the end of it. It's a long stretch. It has a T at the end of it. I saw him make a right, and by the time he made the right, I was still a little ways back in the road. When I reached the right when I reached the T and I turned right, I couldn't see him anywhere, but I didn't stop. I kept going. I tried to find out. I didn't know his name. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know which child house he belonged to. I didn't know. So I just kept going. I was calling boy. I looking all over. There's a river right there. I checked both sides of the river when I reached. I couldn't find him. I kept going. I going until I reached a little shed in a house a little ways after. They had 2 dogs there. And I didn't know they were tied. I thought they were loose. So I turned back. By that time, the police was already coming close to me. I stopped. I tell them what happened. They told me to go back home and wait. And they would go ahead and search. And by that, they couldn't find him. They came back and they told me they couldn't find him. They don't know where he gone. And I went out there again. I went out there till 3 o'clock. I tried to help them as best as I could. But it wasn't to say I was anywhere close to him. He was a far ways from me. My house is not close to the road. I have a distance to walk.
All right. Let me ask you some questions. Can I ask you some questions? Is it okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you overweight?
Yeah.
You're overweight and you have some little health issues, so you cannot really run. As far as I understand
one of my feet.
Okay?
Yeah, one of my feet.
All right. So I was told that you're overweight and you have a health issue with your foot.
Yeah.
And I was also told that you did not know the child belongs to a neighbor.
No, I'm fairly new here. I wasn't living here for long. I didn't know who the child belonged to. I just saw the child. I didn't know which house to go to. So I just called police while following the child.
Do you know the mother by hand? Do you know her? And did you ever had any interaction with her?
Yeah, I used to work with her for a little period of time.
You all ever had a disagreement?
Yeah, once or twice.
Okay. But it never reached that point where it's a hate? Like you will hate her? Like wish her bad?
No, it
like
never reached to that. No, because I didn't work with her for long.
How did the police officers knew that the child belongs to her? If you don't know that it's
They
her
didn't
child.
know. None of us knew. What they did is they were starting when they came back and they said they couldn't find him. They came and they said, okay, we're going to go from house to house, left to right, to figure out who child is this.
And did they do that?
That is when they started to go house to house, then they figured out is this person child. Because they now went to look and see if the children in the house were there. That was about 40 minutes later.
Can you give us a time phrase from when you saw the child, from when you walked behind the child, from when he disappeared, from when the police came, because we all know police take a while to come, and from the time the police start searching and reach their house? What time range would that be?
From 10, let's say 10:06, because my phone, the time I called police was 10:11.
Right.
By the time 10:25, I was already down there walking all the way through the back roads.
Right.
I was far in the back roads. That was 10:25 because they called me again.
Right. What time the officers came?
The officers came 10:27. They weren't far behind.
Okay.
By the time they came back here and met me back by my house, it was 10:40. And that's when they started house to house to figure out who it was.
What time did they find the right house where the child was missing?
About a few minutes later. It was the first house they went to.
Because
it was the closest one.
Hour, it take them an hour to find everything out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Within an hour time, Trinidad and Tobago, the world, within an hour time, this child was missing and the mother did not know. When the police went to the mother house, what was the reaction? What did they tell her the child was missing, or did she say the child was missing?
No, they went and they asked her to just bring out all the children. And when she went to go and look for the child wasn't there. And then she went and told them, well, he not there.
So it's only when on arrival of the police officers to her residence, then the mother knew the child was not there after an hour.
Yeah.
All right then. Okay then. So up to last night, there was no results of anything with that little child?
Yes, last night and this morning.
Right. So can you remember what the child had on? They say only a Pampers?
Just a Pampers, and he had a piece of paper in his hand.
Did it look like this child was being called, like somebody was calling this child to a direction? Like he knew where he was going? He was actually moving north. He was playing going his way.
He was playing, just walking in the road.
He was moving fast, slow.
he wasn't moving slow. He had a kind of speed walk kind of thing to him. Like if he was playing in the road, sort of, not really observing where he was. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a personal question. Don't be offended. This disagreement you and your mother had, how long that was and what it was about, basically?
It was 2 years ago, and it was concerning, she had a habit of coming and touching my hair when we were on work, and she also had a habit of stealing things and then acting like she didn't steal it.
She ever stole from you?
Yeah, she stole from me already.
Okay.
It was something petty. I didn't take it on, but she felt like I embarrassed her because another person was there seeing what she took.
All right. She stole from you, and she used to play with your hair, and you was offended.
She used to come
2 years ago.
pull it a little bit. Yeah,
That was
2 years
ago. You never had nothing to me 2 years after that.
No.
You did not know she was pregnant, that she was having a child.
No, I didn't know.
How many houses you live away from her?
I live about one or two houses away from her.
And you did not know she had a child, you did not know about the little boy?
No, I know that her mom had a child there, but I didn't know that she did.
Okay, all right then. Do you have anything else that you want to share with the people in the country? Because a lot of people is blaming you. I myself blame you. I blame you that you didn't pick up the child until this morning, where someone called me and told me that you are not fit, that you are overweight, you have a health issue with your foot, right? And I am not saying that to draw no excuse on you, but also knowing that a lot of us are disappointed that you didn't hold him or catch him to save him, right? But knowing that you went that distance, you called the police officers, you went to the end of this road, and you say you didn't see anything on the end of this road. Were there any houses on the end of this road after the dog in the yard that was barking?
Yes, one.
One house after that?
One, yeah.
So nowhere at the cross T road, at a T road, the child disappeared at T road.
Yeah.
No sign after turning right.
No sign.
No crying, anything like that. We heard last night that a Baptist woman came and she heard the child cry. Were you there when the child was crying?
No, I wasn't there.
Did you hear anything about that?
I didn't hear anything about the child crying. We didn't hear any noise from him.
Do you hold yourself accountable? Do you feel guilt about the situation that you didn't have time to catch that child?
Yes, I did, because if I caught him, he would have been here now.
If you did catch him on time, he would have been here.
Yeah.
So you hold yourself a little accountable of that child being...
Yes, I do.
Lost. What about what about the idea that people is saying that you could have saved the child, that you didn't want to because you and the mother was having problems, you know? And no, I've been honest to you, living 2 houses away and not knowing that your neighbor have a child and the child belongs to the girl that you had a disagreement with is kind of off. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to say something behind your back.
All right, so I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. So you all heard the story again. You all looked at the story. You all heard the story. There are some people I think we need to get off of our life, because there are some people saying to leave the woman alone. The woman have nothing to do with this whole story. Later on this afternoon at 4 o'clock, Aisha Wells is going to have this same young lady on her program. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Talk to me.
I have a question, right? Because
to me, according to Mara, this story missing part.
Well, this afternoon, she's going to be on with Aisha. Well, so
I would like to, if it's possible, to throw my point of view or my questions out. Because if you're now moving to the community, first thing first, right? But you was working with a lady, right? The child is 2 years. It takes 9 months to make a child. So you don't know no time since you've been working with a lady that you see the lady pregnant, right? Because you don't know the lady had this child. So it is impossible for I to understand if you didn't know the lady had the child and you now move into the community. Did the child just adopt 2 years old? That means you have to be living there for more than 3 years, Pastor Google. 2 years, the child is at 9 months to make the baby. If you understand my logic. Right?
Yeah.
You telling me that you don't know that this lady had this child. So that means if you had to be working with the lady months before she gets pregnant. If you understand my logic. And then it takes 9 months to make the child and 2 years for the child to grow. Pastor Google, enjoy it.
Thank you very much. 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791-771-1791, and 466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, Pastor Google, good afternoon. No, I'm a bit up now. I try to do a geographical stance with this whole situation. If the child is in T-shirt village and they found his body in Guapo River, from T-shirt village to Guapo River by walking is 50 minutes, right? 4.1 kilometers. So, Pastor Google, nobody from T-shirt village to the Guapo River, the Southern Main Road, empty that child. Empty that child. It's like 50 minutes walk from the village the child living to the river where they find the body. Like 4.1 kilometers. So nobody see that child, Pastor Google. But I'm waiting to hear the outcome of this whole story and I'm waiting to the outcome. Pastor Google, I look for.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. You know, they're questioning the other lady, but what's the mother responsibility in all this? What's the mother responsibility? How could that? I mean, you have a 2-year-old child and you just disappear. Where were you? What was she doing? Parents have to be responsible, have the responsibility 2 years. You have to be always checking on the child. So I would blame the parents and not bother with the neighbor, whoever it was. They just want to throw the blame on somebody. But it's the parents, it's the mother that should be querying. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi.
Pastor Google, I have children, and I know you had mentioned that you had a son as well. And we know a lot of things happen, right? And children could leave from where they are, and if the mother has children, she would have thought that maybe the baby were with the other children. Now, we are not taking out the responsibility from the parent, at all, right? But based on what I heard from the person, the lady who was given it, when the police and they were talking with her, they're supposed to guide her and ask if she can call out to somebody else, because she should have said, listen, I'm not in a position to follow this child. I'm not seeing the child, but because her thing varies, because she's saying catching the child and, these other things. I thought at one time she had catch up with the child, So I'm saying other villagers, the police could have told her, call out to somebody else who are more mobile, or your husband, to go, after the child. And that did not happen. So a lot of responsibility there were on the police as well as her. She knows she couldn't follow that child, and she should have said that. And or alert the neighbor next door. If the lady live 1 or 2, she must know if it's 1 house or 2 houses. If you live in an area, you must know where the police identify the house, whether that was the first house or the second house you live. So there's a lot of variation in the reporting. Have a pleasant day.
All right, thank you very much. Taking your calls, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, and 466-5391. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon again, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, man could hide from man, but man cannot hide from God. And God knows and sees all things what went on with that infant. Everything in God's hand, and time will come when He will say what He has to say. Okay.
Thank you. All right, I just have a few more minutes. I can take some more calls. 342-0081, 771-1791-466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Google. You know what amazing in this story? The fact of how this will keep time. Listen, you have the time when to call the police, the time when the police arrive, time when she wakes up one. That raised real suspicion on me. She was keeping time too perfect in a situation like that. She had time to keep all that time in there. Look, something is not right with the story and something is right with this game. Thank you, Pastor Google.
Well, I don't want to, put the station in jeopardy and make any aspirations, but let's see how it goes. Remember, as I said to you, if you're in the San Fernando area, you want a haircut, check out 5 Star and ask for Arta and tell him I send you. Right? When you ask for Arta, tell him I send you. Say Google sent me for a haircut. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Google.
Good afternoon.
Yes, let me take the opportunity to thank you for your wonderful endorsement this month after Francis Figure.
Look at that.
Yeah. So, let me say thank you for your wonderful endorsement, man.
Talk to me. You're a father of 2 boys.
Yeah, I'm a father of 2 boys.
And how old are they?
8 and 5.
8 and 5. So tell me,
8 and 5.
the 5-year-old, when he was about 2 years old, you think he could have got away with something like this?
Well, he actually went missing. He actually almost disappeared in New York, But people are wrong, basically, immediately alerted and was concerned, He kind of got himself out of his aunt's apartment, left the door open by accident, and, he went. But he wasn't missing for long.
Right.
He wasn't missing for long, and this is what troubles me about this story. And, from my memory, that 2-year-old baby has to be very quick,
Yeah.
Maybe we had a potential sprinter around here, because the fact that she outrun an adult. I mean, yes, she maybe obese has, but couldn't she have shouted an alarm immediately after seeing the child? How much people live in this neighborhood, And the child walked straight to the stream and dived in the stream and just went under.
But my thing is, if you ball at a 2-year-old from far, you ball at him and you tell him, hey,
yes,
stay right there, boy. Stay right there. Don't move.
Yeah.
He gonna start to cry, get frightened.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's a very concerning story. I think it's a traumatizing story as a parent. So I could just imagine what.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say the actual parents going through,
Yeah, man.
Presently, but that's really, really, really sad, and I just like to extend my condolences to, the loved ones who would have gotten connected to this child, and, But we're not starting to Trinidad today, Yeah. When you also take into consideration this murder with this member of the defense force, how he brutally murdered his girlfriend and his own child after that. I mean, we hear many times in the past where people murder their girlfriends, but the child too late.
Yeah, but
that. Where we going?
We're going nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. And I just want to pop plug.
Flesh and blood, you see?
Something wrong with us. And I want to say, Trinidad and Tobago, this is the barber shop I'll be telling Ole about it. That is go and have some heated arguments. This is the barber shop, and I'm glad you all know, so that people will know that I just be making up stories and has be coming here to lie, to try to talk as though I connected with the ground. This is the barber shop, and this is the owner of the barber shop that I just go and sit down in, and he just tell me in mind, tell me how we feel, tell me what he don't like, tell me what he think I should go and talk about on the radio. This is the barber shop. And I want to tell him thanks publicly for, he's a man real, that's real encouragement. Let me know, hey, you're doing a good job. You keep your ears on the ground and talk the truth, talk the things that people need to know. So I want to thank you, man.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, man.
Yeah, we will talk.
Right?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. Enjoy the balance.
Same to you. My time has gone, Trinidad and Tobago. But I am going to get that interview in with the young lady that I'm supposed to talk to from ABC. Get her on the air to talk about, change of address. So my time has gone. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Please, God, stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Boy, oh boy. Stay safe and stay tuned. This afternoon, Miss Aisha Wells is going to have the neighbor on her program, and they're going to be discussing the whole this whole issue and other stuff. All right? And before Aisha Wells, you're going to have the VNR show with Miss Precious and Mr. Robert. All right? So we're going to Bishop Aaron Williams in a short bit. Don't touch your dial. Stay right here.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. Don't know.
Shalom. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yohana will be on the street 91.9 FM every Monday from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. bringing you the truth according to the Bible. The ISUPK is a non-profit faith-based community organization that will respond to the plagues that's affecting blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. We also have programs such as education, both adult and youth, food distribution, rehabilitation, both drug and alcohol, mentoring, counseling, and spiritual support. Remember, tune in every Monday on 91.9 FM, 7:05 p.m. Shalom.
Well. Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion boarding at Kings Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy boarding at Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, and 299-4227, or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Unity Fest, the best music event in town. DJ Jah Melody, Zebulon, Gongsman, Ricky Ramuta, Trinidad Killer, Cyprian Rhythm Section, DJ Awesome Production Song, Black Chariot, Selector Coach and MC Duke from the Shit 919 FM. Hosted by yours truly, MC Duke. This Saturday the 14th of May at Cyprian Deltown Spaniard. Make it a date and don't be late. Admission only $100. You pay more at the door. Unity Fest this Saturday, Cyprian Deltown Spaniard. Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
I love my girl to some reggae. Shop at New City Mall and check out our premium selection of high-quality clothing and accessories for men and women. Save on all items with competitive prices and courteous service throughout the entire mall. New City Mall is located in the heart of Port of Spain with entrances at 3 Charlotte Street and number 41 Independence Square. We offer a variety of shirts, long and short sleeve, round and V-neck tops, vests, caps, hats, sunglasses, briefs, boxers, shorts, swim trunks, denim, jeans, long and 3/4, socks, sneakers, casual and athletic, shoes, dressy and fashionable, dresses, formal and casual, skirts, lingerie, undergarments, and a wide range of accessories. Come check us out as we also have clothing and accessories like Levi's, Clarks, Armani Exchange, Hollister, American Eagle, Ralph Lauren, Nike Air Force and Air Max, Puma, Adidas, Timberland, Academics, Aeropostale, Old Navy, Forever 21, Hanes, Dockers, guests, converse, and so much more. We have barbers, hairstylists, as well as weave and wigs on sale. All at New City Mall. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Sale, sale, sale.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as nano silver, nano zinc, body light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the street 919 FM.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatett.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Pastor Hannah A. Pabu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the street 919 FM every Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19, verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the